So, turns out I was not recording this entire time, and I have done about an hour of stuff. So, here we are, we've taken out these two bases, and we have worked a little bit on stuff. So, this is going to be fun. I also added a mod. I pressed record, I guess it decided not to record though. That's unfortunate. So, to sum up what I did, I changed this a little bit, upgraded this, changed all the furnaces to better furnaces, upgraded a few of these guys, been placing down a lot more turrets. Uh, yeah, also been fighting pollution, blah, 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 blah. And upgraded the iron area a little bit. Honestly, if I just do this, you can probably see what changed. It's mostly just this, and yeah, that's about it. Everything else has just been upgrading. And we added more things. Uh, bugger. Do-do-ba-do. There we go. Okay. Now, out of curiosity for my own mind, I wonder how much pollution am I making from these alone? A lot. And rising. So, it's mostly drills, obviously, but this is a full 80 that we can get rid of if we do windmills. Including what I'm about to add to the system. There we go. Okay, now we're over about half. Yeah. It's not great, is it? Okay. Well, it could be worse. You could be one of these guys. Eh. I am going to have to do this. I have to add a fourth one. Do this little system here. And over time, these turrets will do that. Should probably do this. Just to keep that stocked up. It's going to be feeding 4 turrets, so... Eh. Right. Um... Okay. Well, these guys can get back to service, so... Yeah. Um... Oh. It does work out. Okay. Now, I just realized this does mean I can technically start trying to actually take this area. Technically, if I wanted to, I could go over to here and just start cutting down and eventually corner this off so that I have this entire area, but I'm not going to do that right now. Right now, my concern is to make a full-on perimeter. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Probably put a laser turret somewhere. Okay, right. That is that. So we do have this range here. As these turrets get... Oh, you know what? I should have left this then. But as these turret gets kills, they will slowly rank up. Which is why I am going to leave this perimeter. I'm going to kind of do it Attack on Titan style, I think. Also, I just realized how loud this might be compared to me. So we'll do that. Okay. Boo. Okay, well, that's that. This is this. How's this doing? Ironically, I did not put an inserter on the inserter gatherer. That is actually kind of ironic. Now, this is one I'm just going to have it happen a lot. I'm going to have to do to here. But you, I need as many of you as I can get. You, I just need iron for, so... Let's see... I'm going to build all 12 of those, I guess. Whew. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can actually brick up the place and walk faster. I kind of forgot about that. Sure. I don't think I need more. Actually, I do. Yeah. Bit unfortunate, but something I have come to expect. Fluid handling, military 2. Already have that on the list. Wait, I have wind turbines now, so I need to start making engines on a regular. Meaning I need... Actually, I only need one furnace for this. Like, I actually don't need that many for this. I just realized I really don't. It's kind of funny, actually, how little I actually need for this. I just need copper, actually. Well, I'm gonna do it with these for now. Okay. Alright, so we'll need one from you, and one here for the steel. You will get to be pumping out engine. Now, unfortunately, I might actually... Wait, hang on. If I'm already using this for these, I might as well just automatically produce them. And I can do it from here. So... Yes. We will need another one of you, my friends. Another one of you. So now we're actually running a little bit out of copper. Uh, so I need pipe. I don't know. So that's for that. We are probably going to need this here. Okay. So you need coal. Which is not why I got you. I got you to do this. Crap. Right. And then for this, we need to upgrade that, obviously. Next up, we'd need one for copper. And one for the actual wind turbine itself. So you will be going on a conveyor belt. You'll be fed copper and going into here. And then iron gears, we got that. Steel plate, we have that. But we will have to do something actually kind of weird with this, now realizing. We'll actually have to pump it out from here, weirdly. I need a lot more iron. As we are, well, for one, going to need this from here to here, going to... Oh god, this is the weirdest, most awkward loop I've ever made. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Gonna need that there. No, wait. That there. This weird little loop friend is going to do this, going to this, going to here. And here. You get to grab that. And this is going to end up becoming a wind turbine factory. So you get this. This going to here. This will end up being being electronic circuits, which means even more iron going to this thing that I have regretfully constructed. Which means even more of this. So I'm gonna snake around the place. You get to do a weird one of these. Okay, so you need copper wire, which means you also need another one of these. Jesus. All this for a wind turbine. Whew. Okay. I actually still need iron plate for this, right? No, I just need steel. Oh, okay. I also know that this is gonna be snaking around the place. Oh, jeez. Well, and guess what? We need even more of the goddamn things. To snake this over here. This is the worst thing I've ever constructed. It's just downright. I've constructed something horrible. Right? This is terrible. Easily the worst thing I've ever built. Without a shadow of a doubt. And it does not help that I need more iron. Also, what's even worse is now all of these turrets are useless. Well, other than against that guy over there. Oh, shit. Guess I can expect an attack from those guys soon. I'll just have to start building this bend sooner than expected, which, you know, is fine. I was kind of expecting to have to do this anyway, so... yeah, that's convenient. Okay. Right. Alright, that's where we'll leave that part. Making sure I'm recording this time. I am, thank God. God, I suck at this job. It's not even a job. I mean, one day I hope it's a job, but not a chance. I have to run by the thing down here. What are you hurting for? Iron plate? God dang it. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Just have to pump a lot of the iron up there at this point. Yeah, I just need more iron. It sucks that I do. But I do. There we go. Should help a little bit. No, it might not, to be honest. Okay, right. You, copper wire. So then, once we get the... Well, first I can do this. Most convoluted machine I've ever made, right here. Yeah, I'm just going to have to do this. I hate that it's something I have to do, but I actually kind of have to. Also, I'm just going to turn this into one of these. Just so that I can actually back up properly. I find it weird that I'm making this weird machine. Okay, so we have both of those. Still need more of these. No, I actually still need more of those. God dang it. Nice. Okay. I am actually going to have to piggyback off of this. Why is this so difficult? Once again, most convoluted machine I've ever made. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna straight up get rid of that now. Was that wire that unimportant? Damn. There. Jesus. Spaghetti City. That's what this is. Okay. Next up, another one of these. Because why not? Also another one of those. Okay, right. Boom, boom. Really? And now we have these. Yay. Now it should be able to construct itself. Where? Excuse me, how the hell did that happen? Okay. That is actually very bad. 5 entities were destroyed. Which ones? That is a power line. That's a conveyor belt, conveyor belt, conveyor belt. Okay. Conveyor belt. Conveyor belt. Uh, Power line? Wait, no, that was a long arm. Okay. Okay. So actually, instead of this, I need this here. Instead of that, I need... Okay. Good heavens. Okay. Okay, well, that was terrifying. You two, congratulations. You are on good lord duty. Right, I need to... Right, I need to expand this fast. That is what I'm seeing here. I need to get this moving ASAP. Because if I don't, my entire facility will be compromised within minutes. Because they came from there without a doubt. But I need you. Okay. How? You had ammo. You lot had ammo. How did you lose? It's kind of sad. Oh, you guys made like a last stand type deal. Jesus. Wait. Did that turret mod even work? I have no idea. Well, you guys are getting new friends. Eventually. I mean, honestly, I could just take it out, but at this point, I'm just gonna go over there, look at it, and see what's going on. Actually, I could take that out by hand if I wanted to. There is no... Or actually, I'll leave it there because eventually I'm going to have a wall here and I can just use it to train them up, I guess. Really regretting that decision all of a sudden. So hang on, we go to settings, mod settings. Okay. Okay. I have no idea. Eh, I think it does work on this. I'm confused. Okay. Kind of gonna have to leave them and hope they don't die. I hate that's something that I'm doing, but I kind of have to. Oh, 15 of these, really? Well, I'm going to be putting their little thing here. Wait, I thought these were. Oh, did it not work anymore? That's sad. So the windmills don't work anymore. Never mind, I do not need this. It's kind of sad. Hey, at least I have this weird thing now that I'm now sadly taking apart, and I'm angry about it. But hey, at least I know I can do it. But that does mean I have suddenly lowered the amount of stuff that I am using. So, actually, I'm kind of fine with that. And weirdly, I am fine with that. Right, so I have to decide which side I go for. I mean, technically I could do both, but doing both is tedious and hard. Right, okay, well, crap. Jesus. Yeah, I have to go this way. This way is a lot more important. God dang, I'm actually going to have to split. For every load of these that I do, I'm going to have to do good chunk one way, good chunk the other way. And I'm actually going to need these and this. I'm actually going to have to use those boxes now. Great. Great. Oh, right. Fudge. Um, Right. I am going to move this all the way down to here. And hope I can do this. Yes. Okay, good. For the moment, I'm just going to put these three fellows down here with these. I'm actually going to do double-edged. That was kind of annoying, but close by, so... Well. Oh, for crying out loud. Why is... Okay, that's it. I'm turning off the network. And I have to walk my ass up here. It actually annoys me a lot. I now have to run down here. There's only one reason why this is extremely annoying to me. Because there's literally nothing I can do about it without expanding my gun network. And I can't expand my gun network one way because it will start going up the other way. Right. Let's get... Well, at the very least, it's going to be this way, but... Eh. Right. I need this here. And I'm going to need a few of these. Because this is going to protect this place very much thoroughly. And I can get rid of this. Which thankfully did save my butt. But yeah, this should protect this area down here, though I am going to add a few... I am going to add these injured turrets down here. Just so that I have them. And that is hopefully going to mark the turn. That will be here. So yeah, that is going to keep this all nice and protected. Hopefully. Now I have to go up there and fix everything. Yeah, this is a problem. And I'm going to have to disconnect this. I have to disconnect the gun line from the main power source so I can power this without needing to power the rest of the base. Which does mean I need to finish this power network. Because a finished power network will mean that this will constantly run. Okay, good. Okay, so now the gun line should be up and running completely. And these guys are probably going to get a little bit of advancement. So slowly. But yes. This, I may actually have to build solar panels, I just realized, so that I can have... I may have to build a solar panel field. Actually, that I can do. But I'm not going to. I will just build those. Never mind. It is 30 seconds of total craft time. I could have just left all that up there. Because now I have to do it again. But thankfully, this time, it is for something completely different. But yeah, I'll do it later. Actually, I do have the stuff for it, so... Actually, you know what else I need to disconnect from the power line? The crafting. The bullet crafting. If I disconnect that, put these here... And actually, I don't need that. I can just upgrade this and do this here. And then this here. I don't need that. I can put that. I can do it here and move this. And then I can also do the same here. Oh, for crying out loud. Actually, if I just do this, this won't connect to anywhere. There we go. So then I can actually do that, so that these will craft with whatever iron remains in the system. Okay. Also, guess what? I have to do this again. Because I ironically need it. Right. Gonna repair up these guys. And you know what? I am going to just shove one of these right here. And then give it 30 magazines. Actually, I'm going to give it 60. Just to keep this place from falling apart. Okay, right. So I need that repaired. I need... I actually didn't need that one. Okay, so that's fine. It's actually the only thing I'd need other than this. Sometimes I do need this. Okay, right. How are we doing on pollution? I mean, better, I guess. Is the answer to that question. We're not ammo starved? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay, right. I need to form the gun line up here as well. Because I have that area down there protected, which is a good thing. Now I need up here protected. And then I am going to make a pivot here. Which means... Oh. Okay, well, I did drag them to there, which means there is a gun turret in range. There's so much I can do about it now. Everything's going to die. Oh, no. Great. Fantastic. Oh. Whew. Good thing only one thing was fucked over. That. That is actually very relieving. Because basically that just means this is over. Let me just do this. I have 5 pistols on me. Get out. That's how you know I've really been screwing up. There we go. That should protect this area until I can get gun turrets over there. And then until I can... Should, in theory, somewhat protect us from that happening again. A lot more again. Okay. I need to go down here and hook up the power. That's for a little bit. I am going to make it a very obviously out of place one. This is where the power is going to be connected right here. These 4 are connecting the base to power. Though, now that I have that, I should be somewhat free to grow a little bit. But I am definitely going to need this. So, you are what I need. Wait, then... Yeah, I just need another one. Just one. Right here. With this going into a chest. This existing. To, exist. This being here. This being here. Oh, no. No, I do need 3. So you go to here. You are copper wire. Which copper wire needs iron? So actually, you get to be this. You get to be this. And then I just need you going to here, which then you go to here, and then I get to do this, and then I get to put this actually here instead. Also, we'll just do that. And this. We'll just turn this thing off, I guess. Yeah, okay. Alright, 12 more guns. Check. Not what I need right now. But we'll happily take it. So you need to be this. Which means I need steel. I really only need steel, huh? No. Right, there we go. This is going to be this one. Now, weirdly, it seems that this got disconnected at some point, and I just never reactivated it. So, there we go. Yeah, you get to be that, and you get to be this. One more. Go here. That is surprising. Also, really nice. Yay. Our first solar panel of the season. Which means I need you to be this. I shall just put that there. Yay. Hey, you don't actually produce all that much, do you? That is not great. Okay, right. We need this, this, and this. Just to get some of that stuff over with. Okay. Also, kind of nice that we are producing solar panels now. Okay, hang on. Definitely gonna need to do this for a moment and do this. Upgrade you. And upgrade you. There we go. That will produce solar panels. And I am going to have to do it like this for now, because I do not have something big enough. For that to be any bigger. So we will have to do it like that. It's kind of sad, kind of disappointing, but... Okay, right. We need more mines. Desperately, because this is starting to get to a worrying point. One, two, three, four. This should be fine. Enough. All I would have to do is just do this. Eh, doesn't exactly help. But it does do the necessary job. So, I'll take it. I'll take it at face value. I'll just let those produce because I'm not going to use them back to back to back to back. However, these guns, yes. Kind of need as many of these as I can get. And I'm really hoping the gun mod works right now. Because having these leveling up over time is going to be a godsend. Oh, that was a very conveniently placed rock. Oh, I got it. Heh. I guessed it. Oh my god, I did it twice. Well, technically I didn't, but all I would have to do is just extend this out to here. So that's what I'll do. Boop and boop. All just one off. I don't know, it's kind of cool. God dang it. Forgot that was a function. Anyways, not really the priority here. Let me just do that. It might help. Okay. So we also have to worry about this guy now, which is why I have the little gun stack there. But good news is we are actually going to start getting better at this. Boop. 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 Nope. Nope. Okay, right. Time to... How long have I been going? 56 minutes. I'll do a wee bit more. Oh, okay, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so that that's not as bad on the eyes. Okay, well, could be better. Also could be worse. Okay, right. I need to upgrade those bad. I did not realize that's how bad those were. Oh, that did not help, did it? What? Well, for crying out loud, what the hell do I pay those guns for? Well, thankfully, just turrets. Or just conveyors. Dang it. Oh, guess I need to add another turret over here. Yeah, we'll just put those there just temporarily because the gun line's about to be over there anyways, so... Alright, well, we're getting there. Okay. You can be over here from now on. Because I do want it to be imperative that these two are disconnected at all times. Let me use these up real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. Just have the midlines open. I mean, we're actually producing quite a bit of power with the other things. Now, this I do not have a problem with having connected at all times. So it's like, yeah, that's going to yeah, not be satisfying any form of this thing for now, but I do want to run only solar panels for the time being. Even though, yes, it will pretty much slow down everything to a crawl, but at night we won't have any power directly to the machines, but we will have enough power to exist, in essence. Okay. Right. Yeah, this is going to take a long time to do ammo up, isn't it? We just simply don't have the ammo capacity or the ammo production. Well, more accurately, the steady ammo production that we need for this. Unless if I make like another area of ammo production, like here, and use that to completely to like. No, because then I would have to reverse all this. No, I can't do that. The best I'd be able to do is just upgrade what we got now, or at least what's going into it. But I can't do that. Actually, technically I could if I make another mine here, a bunch of smelteries over here, and then feed it over to here, but that's a bit of a ball ache. There's not much I can do, actually. At least not that I can think of at this very moment. Okay, right. Yeah, we need copper. And you know what? I'm gonna just start. Let's start doing this so I can get around a little bit quicker. Let's do that. Why not? Is one of these? Oh yeah, one of these is ever so slowly getting iron. That's kind of funny. Uh, yeah, I'll just get rid of that. That is actually kind of funny. It's like kind of ironic. Right. Let me go here and do this. If I break this, what part of it? Oh, nothing. Okay. Well, fair enough. I mean, to be honest, we're not actually doing that bad on electricity, so. But yeah, we do need more daytime capacity. And with each of these that I add, it's not going to completely solve this. But essentially, from what I understand, if we can get this to produce more during the day, our steam engines will only activate at night. So if I do this, yeah, our steam engines will only produce what these can't. So pretty damn good. Though to be fair, it is going to be one hell of a solar field, and it's just going to, it's literally going to be this entire brick from here down to here. That's going to be it. And then we'll need enough for at night. Yeah. Just realized how painful this is going to be to run. God, when we end up running laser turrets, oh god. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Right. Well, unfortunately, this literally could not get any faster, so I'm going to have to do this. And just do that. And I actually change this to another slow boy. Because we do not want this producing at all times. It doesn't need doing that much. And unfortunately, just this isn't our top priority, even though ironically, technically speaking, it is. But it's also not at the same time. We need rounds, not everything else. And we still never grabbed our cable. Or, not cable, our copper. Yeah, I'll just do that, have only one of these grabbing. There we go, that might help. Ouch. Yeah, I may actually have to go up a bit with this as well. Yeah, I doubt even this this super square here is going to be enough for this. Yeah, I need one of these down here running. And these take an entire kilowatt, Jesus. Ugh. Okay, well, there's not much I can do about that other than cry in my sleep. Now, I could duplicate this to both sides, get this full engine block fully working, but not a priority. Okay. Right, I am going to end this episode here. Uh, Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.